Wow, guys, we are halfway through our 12 days of Stitchmas. How can that be? It is going so fast. 12 days of Stitchmas. Oh my gosh, but we're on 6. We're on day number 6. How have you guys been enjoying it? Has it been fun? Okay, before we jump into day number 6, I want to remind you all about the giveaway. Everything in this box is going to one lucky winner. One lucky winner. Now, have you guys been posting your emojis in the comments? Make sure you're doing that. Pardon the doggies. They just came in and they are now playing. Pardon them. Anyways, everything in the box is going to one lucky person. We have a card from Santa. Yes, he will be signing it himself. If you know, you know. Then we're going to have 4 die sets going to one lucky person. All Spellbinders, all brand new. A brand new stamp set. Then this is a card kit that came with this actual set at an exclusive event. This here is a large diamond dot stencil, 8.5 by 11, never been used. Then we have the parts of a vintage card kit where you have the card bases, the envelopes, lots of ephemera, some twine, some ribbon, some papers. Then underneath all that is everything that's left from my Merry Moments Spellbinders kit. I did take out the card bases that were left, only to make room for everything else. There are some foil papers, 8.5 by 11 down there, and I've left you my paper pad as well. And then all of the stickers, embellishments, ephemera, the wax seals, all of that good stuff is in here. So this whole box is going to one lucky winner. So make sure you are leaving your emojis, as I mentioned at the end of each video, or down in the comments. And make sure you join Craft Life Together with Spellbinders and More Facebook group, because that's where I will post the information on how the winner can contact me. And on the 12th day of Stitchmas, I will announce the winner, and I'll be picking it from all of the emoji entries down in the comments. Okay? This is not being hosted by anything on YouTube. This is just totally, private with me, and I am doing this over on Facebook. So I hope you guys have fun with this, and that one lucky person feels really special and has lots of new goodies to play with their Stitchmas. So let's open door number, oh my goodness. This is so precious. Door number 6. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that's so cute. I had to peek first. I had to do that at least once. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get him out here. Throw that trash away. Let's get our little polar bear out. We're going to get to Stitch's belly and Stitch's his scarf. So we have the stitching die that you can put right there. And then you have his stitched scarf right there. Then we have this piece that will go behind his eyes to make all of that colored, I believe. And this piece is going to go behind his ears. Look at that. They make it so easy for us. So all those pieces are going to fall out when you actually cut the die. And then you'll place those, you'll cut these in your black or dark brown or whatever color you want. Here they did it looks like pink for the ears, for the insides of the ears, and then they used a dark color here. So you just cut these in the colors you want, and then you'll just glue them to the back, just like that. Isn't that cool the way they're starting to do that? So you'll just glue them like that when you cut the pieces out. And then you'll turn it over and you'll have all the color where you need it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, when you do these inset dies, the way I like to do it is I turn them around like this. And I grab myself some tape. Let me grab myself some tape here. I grab myself some tape and I center this as best I can, and I tape it from the back. And you can get it where you want it. And that way, when you run it through the die cut machine, it kind of stays in the middle. And it helps when you're cutting. So that's what I do when I'm die cutting these little guys. And then these, it won't matter because they're going to be die cut separately, and then you're just going to lay them like so. Well, it looks like it will be like so. Got to remember it's backwards. Then we have a little snowflake that we can decorate any of our previous pictures with too. So we can use that in any of our cards. So that's awesome. Perfect little size too. So perfect. I love it. So I will just cut down my packaging here and get this one all ready. And then I will go play here and come back and share my project with you. See you in a minute. I am back, and oh my goodness, did I have fun with this one. This has to be my favorite so far. This is just, oh, look at him. Look at him in all his glory. Is he not precious? Now, from my background stash, I grabbed this Better Pressed foiled. It's a Better Pressed plate by Yana. Okay, it is called Festive Poinsettia. And it was from one of her Christmas collections. And it is hot foiled in a teal foil. And then I used that as my theme for the coloring choices. And I used the Paper Insider, Your Paper Insider papers. And I used that holographic again for the snowy look. And I used a glitter card. Now this is actually the blue and the pink are their glossy glitter, which is really cool because you don't feel any glitter. It's actually really shiny, but it has glitter in it. I think you can see it there. Yeah, you can see it really good there. So I did that for the snowflakes and for the scarf. And then I stitched the scarf in pink, and I did his little belly in the icy blue that I chose for the background here. And then of course I did pink for behind the ears and the black for behind the nose and eyes. And that makes it so easy using those two pieces back there. And then for the warm winter wishes, which I thought was perfect for this one, considering he's so cold, I thought that would be awesome. And that one is Better Pressed from the Merry Messages as well that I've been using throughout the series. So that is just, that sentiment set. I love the ones that just have a few for Christmas. This one, and there was one from last year as well, that have just been a great set of sentiments because they're only 5 and it's a one and done. So I was able to do it in a bunch of colors. So I did it like in reds and greens and blues. And I just have something to pick from for every one of my projects. So it's just made this quick series something easier for me, which is why I've gone that route. But I am in love with this one. So far, this one is my favorite. So I will see you tomorrow with day number 7. And for today's emoji, how about we go with anything bear related? If we can find any type of bear emoji, let's put it in the comments below for your chance to win that goodie box that I'll be mailing out. So let's see what you guys can come up with. Can anyone find a polar bear? But even a brown bear, any type of bear, a teddy bear, anything will be fine for down below. So have fun with it, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.